Hey everyone, Wolver Monkey here. Today I got some 6mm stuff for you guys to show you. This is a video for mostly probably the Battletech players or any of your sci-fi 6mm guys. If you watched my last Alpha Strike video, then you saw that me and Phil blew each other up in a bombed out ruined city, 6mm city. So I'm always looking for more terrain because that's, I think, as a miniature gamer, that's one thing you could never have enough of is terrain, because who wants to play in the same freaking battlefield every single time, right? It kind of gets kind of boring. But I digress. So I'm looking for more miniatures terrain, especially ruin buildings. And I came across this company, Empires at War. I bought a 4-pack of ruined urban buildings from them. They have stuff from 6 mil all the way up to 28, including 10 and 15 mil stuff. A variety. They have fantasy stuff, some historical type shit, some sci-fi stuff, urban, cowboy, medieval, all kinds of stuff. But it's an MDF company out of England, and their prices actually are pretty good. Even the shipping wasn't bad at all. But they had a city set. Some of them they do individual buildings, and sometimes they clump them together into a group for a slight discount. So that's what I picked up. 4 ruined urban buildings. So if you, I'll put their website link in the description box below for you guys, so you can check them out afterwards if you want to. But anyway, let's see what I got, huh? So as I said, I got 4 buildings. It comes in this nifty flat box. And the way they come is like this. You get a little kit. Picture just folds out with some extra pictures of the building, step-by-step kind of stuff. And it comes like that. So I got this building. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see that building there. Now it doesn't come with all the rubble and stuff that they show you in the building. This building here, you can see all the rubble that they have on the roof of the building. You don't get rubble, you just get the building kit. But that's okay, because you can just use cat litter. Really cheap cat litter, the blocky stuff that you get, you know, by the scoop in some of the bigger places that sell it in bulk. So I got those 3 buildings, and I got this here building. Now this one I opened up, and you can see the instructions there. They're very, very straightforward. You don't really need any instructions, to be honest. I should be able to do it just by the picture. So I will open up one of these to show you what it looks like inside. I did get these a while back, so I don't remember exactly how much they were. I know there's like 10 pounds for the fork for all 4 of them, and at the time the exchange rate was pretty good. So you're going to get a base for each building, which is nice, because so far most of the, pretty much all the 6mm MDF and or poster board type, mat board type buildings that I've been acquiring, nobody gives you bases. You have to make them yourself. But these guys give you a base with each building. And you have 2 sheets. This is the actual building. So side, main walls, front and back, side walls. You have 1 floor here, and you have a broken second floor with a hole in it. And then they give you these, and these actually go on the outside of the building to give it a little more surface detail. You don't have to use them if you want, but you can. Something in my back of my head is telling me that you can also just take these and get another building out of it. Just an idea. Just saying. But yeah, they're supposed to go over the top of it. So that's what you get in the kits. So they're pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty easy to build. And here's one built. Now I just put this one together, like just put it together. I didn't actually glue it together, to give you an idea of what the kits look like. So you get a floor, you get a bombed out top floor, which looks pretty cool. And then here's your base. put the building on like that. Put some rubble around it, and there you go. Now again, so this also has the extra pieces that go on the outside. So they're very, very thin. These are way thinner than the actual MDF parts. I don't know the mill for these. This, you can see it's kind of on the, hopefully you can see it. It's fairly thick and sturdy once you put it together. So let's find the one for the front. There it is. So once you have it together, you just straighten it out and overlay it like that. Hopefully you guys can see that. So that would be a plain side, and that's one with the extra piece on it. So it gives it a little bit more depth, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I was thinking of doing this particular building as an experiment, gray, like I do all my other ruined buildings. And then, so this one will go here, like that, once you line it up. But anyway, I was thinking about doing it, spraying it dark gray like I always do, and then leaving these this, I guess it's a, I don't want to say white, because it's not really white, dirty cream color, I guess. Does that sound good? Especially on this side, because it's got all the smoke. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's got all the smoke residue from the laser. Obviously, I can't put it this way on the clean side because it would match up. So yeah, I was thinking about just spraying this gray, dirtying it up with some washes maybe, throwing this on, probably hit it with a wash. Oh shit, it goes on the other side, doesn't it? Oh, I'm right, it goes on that side. Stir it up, there we go. The only downside I see to these pieces is they don't come exactly to the edge. So you are going to have a bit of a lip, especially if you put two pieces on. You're going to have a little bit more of a lip showing. So if you're okay with that, then you're okay with that. I'm okay with that. But anyway, that's what I was going to do with one of them, to try and check to see how that would work. The other thing I was thinking is, if you do like the main building, say, you know, prime it gray and wash it dirty, is you can take these and spray them a different color. Like if you want a, there we go, steady the camera a little better, sorry. If you want a dark green building or a dark blue building, you know, you can do this in gray and then do these pieces, the outside pieces, in another color. Just add a little bit of difference to your city so it's not all exactly the same color, because cities aren't. Right now, pretty much all my ruined shit's the same color. I got two lighter gray buildings, but otherwise it's all the same color. So I was thinking about doing that just to mix it up a bit. And again, you don't have to use the bases either. You can just put the building down, because none of my other buildings have bases. I didn't bother basing them. I didn't bother putting rubble on them either, just because it's easier to put miniatures here if you want to. But that's Empires at War 6mm urban buildings for your... you could probably use these for World War II, I think. I mean, they had office buildings, so yeah. World War II or newer, up into fantasy. So I'll be using these for, not fantasy, future, sorry. I'll be using these for Alpha Strike, basically. I do have some other 6mm games, but that's the one that gets played the most. And as you saw, and hopefully you watched my Origins loot video, I got a whole bunch new mechs to paint for Alpha Strike. So it's always nice to have some new buildings to hide behind, or, yeah, hide behind, pretty much, that's what they do. So 4 more for the city. I'm going to try and find as many more as I can. They do have other buildings besides these 4. Actually have quite a lot of the 6mm city buildings. They have a lot of not ruined ones, and even the unruined ones they sell in 4-packs or individuals. So it's whatever your budget can afford. I think the sets are a better deal, where you get 4 of them in a set. I think that's a better deal. But I noticed too, the ones that are in a set aren't necessarily for sale individual. The individual ones on some of them are different than what's in the set. So especially the non-ruined buildings, it seems. So alright guys, that's all I had for you this time. Quick short video. If you like 6mm gaming, or you need some buildings for your mechs to blow up or hide behind, check out Empires at War. As always, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you'd like to, and see you next time. Bye.